Crunchyroll tried to cancel me. And yes, I mean the one and only Crunchyroll, makers of the hit series High Guardian Spice. Now you might be sitting there saying, Evan, you probably deserve it. I mean, come on, Evan. You do things that are worth canceling you over every single day. And that is true. But before we get into the controversy here today, what's up there, lovely people of the internet? And welcome back to another very exciting video. Thank you for 76,000 subscribers. Literally just a few days ago, I was at 50,000 subscribers. So this is insane. Thank you to all of you that decided to go ahead and subscribe because you want to ruin my life. But now that you're all here, I want you guys to also know that you can also ruin TK Dono's life. His link will be down in the description down below. He is also another fantastic content creator here on YouTube. Talks about anime much like I do. And also he said that if he reaches 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, he will also get a tattoo of Nux Taku on his body. And by the way, none of this was my idea. All of this was TK Dono's idea. For any of you that are new here, I made a video the other day saying that if I hit 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year, I would get a tattoo of Nux Taku on my body. Yes, that was TK Dono's idea. In fact, he also said that he would get a tattoo of Nux Taku on his body at 10k subs. And you know what, guys? I'm actually very proud of this community because we took TK Dono from 1,000 subscribers to 4,000 subscribers in the past few days. So let's get this man a tattoo. And you know what? It might be a little bit selfish of me, but if I have to get a tattoo, so does he. So let's make it happen. Anyway, with that out of the way, guys, Crunchyroll did in fact try to cancel me. And you might be wondering why. Well, let me tell you. So the other day I was in a group call with a few of my friends. And of course, we were all talking about anime, as we often do. And eventually we came across the topic of anime openings and endings. And I personally said that I usually these days skip anime openings and endings, to which of course my friends naturally got taken aback. But then I explained myself to them, and I'll explain myself to you guys here in a bit. I also decided to make this tweet where I unfortunately said normalize skipping anime openings and endings. And unfortunately, a lot of people didn't take that the way I thought they would. Granted, the tweet does have over 14,000 likes, meaning a lot of people probably did agree with me. However, oh, and look at that. It just gained another 600 likes while I was in the middle of talking about this. However, it also has 912 quote retweets and 985 comments. Yeah, not a lot of people were happy with what I said, including Crunchyroll, like I said at the start of this video. People like Joey, the anime man, responded to this tweet, and that's when I knew it was the beginning of the end for me. And while Joey may have threatened to unfollow me on Twitter, I can assure you guys, he actually did not unfollow me. Joey, please don't unfollow me. I love you. And you probably currently think I deserve to be unfollowed as well, but let me explain. Anime opening and ending songs are some of the best songs that I've heard in my life to this very day. There's a certain thrill behind listening to anime openings and ending, and it's really hard to describe, but it definitely brings out the right feelings and emotions inside of me when I start a new series or I get to see the next episode of a series that I actively enjoy. Certain openings like the first Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood opening, called Again, have left such a humongous impact in my life because that opening signified a brand new series that was retelling the exact same story that I had come to love just a few years prior. It was like every word that Yui sung in that song, it was a constant reminder that while we have done it once, we could do it again, but hopefully make it work this time. And obviously with songs like that, it's just hard to forget. In fact, it's hard to skip over them when you start a new episode. And so of course, I didn't. Another series that had an incredible first opening was the Sword Art Online series, which a lot of people might not agree is the best anime series ever. In fact, I also disagree that it's a good series at all, but the opening is definitely one to be remembered in the history books. Everything about that opening signified that the characters in the show were trapped and just had to make the best of their current situation. It was one of those things that made me understand the feelings that the characters were about to go through in that series. It opened my mind up to wanting to enjoy and watch more of that series. It was such a hyped and incredible first opening that made me think that Sword Art Online, and maybe probably made a lot of people think that Sword Art Online was going to be one of the best anime series to come out in that time span. Boy, were we all wrong. And yet Crossing Field is still one of those songs that I listen to this day. And if it's not on your workout playlist, I definitely recommend it actually. And as a final example of an opening that I think is absolutely stunning and downright incredible, Unravel. Tokyo Ghoul's first opening is such a incredible somber piece of music, and I'm no music theorist, so I'm not really sure exactly how well enough I'm going to be able to describe this, but it is a song that not only slowly unravels what the anime you're about to watch is about, because it takes you from such a somber place to such a dark place by the end of the song itself, from its very tone, starts off very slow and softly tuned and becomes a rock orchestra by the end of the song. It is truly a masterpiece in its own right and is downright unforgettable. And songs like the one I just mentioned are definitely worth listening to before every single episode of the anime that they appear in front of. And so I did listen to them every single time. because I enjoyed them. And that goes for endings of anime that I enjoyed as well. Blue Exorcist's first ending, Takeoff, being a notable example of a song that to this day is also still on my playlist. Now, going back to my tweet and Crunchyroll's attempt to cancel me, when I said to normalize skipping anime openings and endings, I meant this. While I do enjoy most anime openings and endings, and while I do listen to them tirelessly like most people do, like most people, I also binge a lot of anime. And I am now a working adult. I am 27 years old, about to be 28 on December 7th. It's gonna be my birthday. Please come to my stream on twitch.tv/evanitoart. It's gonna be my birthday. I'm gonna be streaming all day. And because I'm working all the time, sometimes I don't have the luxury of those extra few minutes. And so I skip the openings, which shows like One Piece being a primary example. When I do binge about 20 episodes in a row, listening to the opening adds up every single time, and I'm trying to just get through the episodes because I still have work to do that day. And of course, it's not just One Piece that I do this with. I do this with a few other anime as well. But like I said, when I said to normalize skipping anime openings and endings, I meant we shouldn't judge people if they skip anime openings and endings. I'm not sure what's going on in your life the same way you're not sure what's going on in my life. And a lot of times people don't skip anime openings and endings because they don't like the song. Sometimes, in cases like mine, I skip it because I just don't have the time. At the end of the day, I still get to enjoy the same shows that you guys enjoy. I get to go ahead and explore these new worlds that anime brings to all of us. And again, I get to talk about them with you guys because we're still watching the same show. This tweet wasn't meant to target anyone in particular and say that everyone should skip anime openings and endings. I was simply just trying to say that it should be okay if people say that they skip anime openings and endings. But apparently and unfortunately, quite a few people out there don't think that it's okay. Admittingly, I got some of the nastiest comments that people have ever said to me in my life because of this tweet, unfortunately. A lot of people going out of their way to saying that I'm being ridiculous, stupid, and I don't deserve a platform. And quite frankly, it didn't help when Crunchyroll decided to go ahead and add to all of the slander by saying this to me. No. They simply just said no. And, well, unfortunately, that got me the wrong type of attention, and it only realistically made the situation a lot worse. I then went out of my way to make this next tweet saying, my career as an anime YouTuber is over. I've been canceled by Crunchyroll, taking a screenshot of my original tweet and their response. And I thought that would have been the end of it because I thought, okay, well, this is obviously just a joke. I'm obviously not really canceled. Boy, was I wrong at the time. This tweet is now sitting at 23,000 likes. Yes, most of the comments and retweets are still people just saying that I don't deserve a platform, and rightfully so, I should be canceled. But I want you guys to go ahead and listen to me here for a second and hear me out. But I hope you guys understand now what I was trying to say when I made that tweet. More importantly, Crunchyroll, I think I deserve an apology. Anyhow, at the end of the day, if you're watching this video, you probably like anime just as much as me, and I love that for you, and I hope you love that for me as well. I want to hear what you guys' favorite anime openings and endings are in the comments down below, and let me know if there are anime openings and endings that you sometimes just have to skip because, well, you don't have the luxury of time, or maybe you just don't like the song as much. But also, let's try to remember that it is not a cardinal sin to skip openings and endings, and let's not bully each other because we're all people here. We all have emotions and feelings, and when you have thousands of people being negative to you all at once, a lot of people just can't take that sort of heat. And I think the only reason that I've been able to handle it lately is because I started seeing a therapist. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like. Also, if we can do this, and I'm not saying that it's possible, but let's try to go ahead and get a hashtag going on Twitter. I want you guys to tweet at Crunchyroll, hashtag Evan deserves an apology, and then also tag me in that tweet. That way I can see it, and maybe Crunchyroll will eventually apologize and see this video. But at the end of the day, Crunchyroll, if you're gonna go ahead and bully me on the internet, you might want to start by paying your translators fair wages, fixing your players across all devices, and also releasing good anime, good original anime, that is. Also, maybe cancel High Guardian Spice because let's be honest, no one wants that. Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye bye.